You know that feeling when you can't sleep and know you're gonna have to spend 8 hours tired as hell at work? Well, that's me right now. I'm currently filming this at 2:41 a.m. and that's after being unable to fall asleep for a couple hours. You know, I thought as I was laying in bed that it would be better if I at least just got up and did something rather than staying there. So that's kind of the purpose of this video. Just going to be a bit of a ramble, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, maybe some of you guys relate, but you know that feeling when you're just lying in bed and it's 10 p.m. Then you close your eyes, you try to fall asleep, check your phone again, 11 p.m. Check your phone again, 1 a.m. And before you know it, it's 7 a.m. You're showering, eating breakfast, getting ready for work, but your eyes, you're struggling to keep them open. And I mean, with me, I like to drink Monster, I like to get some caffeine. Some people it's coffee, some people will just raw dog it, but you'll just be sitting there, and especially with an office job staring at screens all day, you're so unstimulated, right? And paired with this lack of sleep, it's almost like you're in this trance state where you can't focus, you feel worse at the work you're doing, interaction sort of becomes harder, but you're just there, and that 8 hours starts to feel like 10 hours, starts to feel like 12 hours, and it ends. And in my case, usually I'll get home after I finish that day, and I'll go straight into a nap. I'm talking 1 hour, 2 hour, sometimes even a 3-hour nap. But let's say I fall asleep at 6 p.m. and wake up at 9 p.m. Then with me at that point, I've ruined my sleeping pattern, because if I wake up at 9 p.m. and I have this 3 hours of sleep, I'm not going to be able to fall asleep until at least 3 hours ahead of when I usually fall asleep. That kind of thing just sort of devolves into the whole sleeping pattern being ruined. And yeah, I mean, not really here to offer advice for it, but I feel like what I've started doing now is, when I'm noticing that I can't fall asleep, I'll just get up and do something, go for a walk or make a video. And a lot of people say this helps them when they try to fall back asleep, and for me it doesn't really. But I don't know, at this point I've almost just started caring less about actually falling asleep in these moments. I'll kind of just vibe. And I mean, sometimes that helps to fall asleep, sometimes might just be awake the whole night, but at this point it's sort of whatever. And I mean, at least it gives me extra time to film videos, I guess. I wasn't planning on making a video today, actually, but I thought that, while this is on my mind, may as well just record something. And yeah, still testing out the channel, so still discussing different topics. I feel like issues of sleep is something that a lot of people experience, that a lot of people resonate with. So I mean, if any of you have any experiences with that, I'd love to see them down in the comments, maybe get some of your input or some of your advice. But other than that, I mean, I feel like the main thing about this video, it's if it's a weekend, it's a Saturday or a Friday or whatever, I'm not too bothered about having sleep deficits, because I don't have to have my mind on high alert. I don't have to be working and communicating with people the whole day. But I'd say, at least for me, sleep deficits on weekdays, it's an annoying thing, man, because you're expected to perform, right? Monday to Friday, if that's as an example, a lot of people work 9 to 5 Monday to Friday, as do I. And just knowing that you'll be expected to perform, but also being aware that you don't have sleep, it's, I don't know, it's kind of like a a catch-22, not quite a paradox, but it's a difficult situation. And I mean, on that note, once I'm finished with this video, probably gonna try to go back to sleep, but you know, I guess if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. At this point, I'm just embracing the sort of it is what it is mentality with it. Yeah, but that's pretty much all I had to say for this video. If you enjoyed, then please smash that notification bell, like button, subscribe, all of that, and appreciate you guys watching.